If you're able to breathe right now, you have probably experienced brain fog. And so you must understand that brain fog is a pain in the butt. Brain fog gives you tiredness, makes your mind go unclear, makes you not think straight. And even if you want to do something productive that day, you will see that your decisions are not as good as they can be. And as well, your mental capabilities will not be at that same level that you want them to be. And so because this problem is so relevant to many others, including myself, I wanted to see a few of the ways that I could get rid of brain fog for good. And of course, the number one solution that I see people do is taking a cup of joe. However, I myself am not a fan of coffee, as I think is a quick fix, and that addiction of increasing caffeine every time you take it just does not sit well with me. And so what I did to go around this problem and yet still find a way to solve this brain fogginess, and that is for the last 7 days, I have tried meditation to solve the issue of brain fogginess and also mental unclarity. But before we go into it, make sure you stick at the end of the video, because there I am going to share you a few of the tips and tricks if this is something that you want to try. For the last 7 days, what I have been doing is taking a few breaks to meditate when I am doing work. And this type of work is going to include video editing, making thumbnails, creating content, and many other related tasks. After I feel that I have some mental tiredness and is going to be less conducive for me to do more work because my mind is going to be foggy, I am going to take a break so that I can meditate for those 5 minutes. And the way I'm going to record this is seeing how I feel before I go into the 5-minute meditation and then after. For the first few times, I couldn't use the footage because the mic was fuzzy and you couldn't hear a thing, but the rest is good to go. This is gonna be the 3rd time that we are gonna take that meditation break 5 minutes after we have been working. Do I feel a little tired? Yes, but not so much as I did before the first meditation time. Just got done with the 3rd meditation 5-minute session. I saw my mind go through my friends, movies that I haven't watched in a long time, things like the universe, galaxies. It was insane. It was like a randomized various versions of videos, and it was just crazy. But yeah, it was nice. I just woke up, so this is a new day. Well, now we're about to start to go work. But since I am feeling a little more sleepy, a little more brain fog, I would like to do a 10-minute before I start. So we'll see how that goes. Do I feel better? Maybe just a little bit less, like just a tiny bit. Well, this is, I don't even know what number it is. And now we feel a little sleepy, a little foggy minded. Not too much. We're gonna see how we feel after. Do we feel better than we did before? On this one, I wouldn't say there was much of a difference. So I'm about to go into meditation. Right now, I feel not too foggy minded, just normal. Maybe just a little bit tired, but not too much. The quality of the last video is bad. It's because I recorded in slow motion and had to revert it back. So, oof. Do I feel any different? Yes, a little more calm. I guess less sleepy. I guess it worked this time too. And so after all those 7 days to today, do I think it's worth it? Yes, I actually think and believe that this is something that you should definitely give it a try. But there are 3 main reasons why you should do this. And the first one, of course, is going to be the main reason why we went on about this for the last 7 days. If you do meditation, it will indeed reduce that fogginess that you are feeling because of a bad day or because you've been working too much. The second reason is going to be something very interesting. Surprisingly, but it actually feels really good to meditate. Because through my own experience, when I was meditating, I was able to observe my thoughts being here, being there, and seeing where my mind actually went. And through seeing all of this, I got to see many different stories, and it was like watching TikToks in my head. And that was very interesting to see because that is something I had not experienced before. Okay, but the last reason I should definitely try this is because it's going to improve your creativity. When you're in this meditation state, as stated on the last point, you are going to experience your thoughts being connected here, here, and there, and your mind is just going to interconnect, flow freely, and well, that is a great way to increase your creativity in your life. That way, you're going to be able to find better solutions, make your life better and more enjoyable. Now, this is the part where I'm going to give you the bonus tips if this is something you want to try. The first thing is that you might have to have a requirement to do any of this meditation thing. And that, of course, is a level of freedom. And all you really need is to have the ability to have a 5-minute break every time that you feel you have that brain fogginess. Because if you're doing something that requires your full attention even after you have that brain fogginess, then it's not going to be very conducive. And the next bonus point is this: an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And that, of course, means that meditation is a great way to reduce the brain fogginess. But you know what would be better if you did not get brain foggy at all? And this isn't something that's really hard or demanding. All you have to do is a few things: being able to take breaks, being able to get a good 8 hours of sleep, exercise regularly, and of course, eat healthy. If you do that, you reduce the probabilities of you having brain fogginess at all. But the last and most important tip that I'm going to give you is going to be how you are going to do meditation. There are many ways to do meditation, and so one of the ways that I have found that it's very simple and very effective is, of course, the do nothing approach. Now, this approach, I heard it from Naval Ravikant, which if you know him, you already know he knows what's good. And so the do nothing approach simply is that you just sit still and do nothing and just observe your thoughts. But if you want a dedicated short video about it, you should click on the video right here. Anyway, you have a good day and I hope this helped you. Stay sharp, Improvement Gang.